You've been lied to your entire life. By teachers, by media, by parents, even by the people who said they loved you. Not all lies are loud. Some are soft, disguised as morals, kindness, or good advice. But these lies don't make you strong. They make you easier to control. This isn't about conspiracy. It's about control. Emotional control, social control, mental control. And if you've ever wondered why you get walked on, why manipulators win, or why the strong seem cold, this is why. Let's break down the 4 biggest lies society teaches you, and the dark truth behind them. What they tell you. Be nice to everyone. Don't offend. Be agreeable. Keep the peace. The dark truth. Being nice all the time means you're ignoring your instincts. You say yes when you want to say no. You tolerate disrespect just to avoid confrontation. And manipulators love nice people because they don't fight back. Real psychology. Niceness without boundaries equal weakness. In social dynamics, people respect confidence, not compliance. You're either liked and controlled or respected and left alone. And how you do that? Learn to say no. Learn to disagree on something that isn't true. Real talk. Stop being nice by default. Be respectful, sure, but never at the cost of your self-respect. What they tell you. Be vulnerable. Open up. That's how you build connection and trust. The dark truth. Yes, vulnerability can create connection. But when you're vulnerable with the wrong people, you're not bonding. You're arming them. Because here's what no one tells you. People don't always see your vulnerability as strength. Some see it as leverage. You open up. You show your scars. You speak your truth. And instead of protecting that, they store it for later, to guilt you, to embarrass you, to gain the upper hand when you're too emotional to fight back. Sometimes it's just leverage for someone else. What dark psychology teaches: control your vulnerability. Don't hand out personal truths to people who haven't earned your trust, because real manipulators will mirror your pain. They'll pretend they understand. They'll say, "You can tell me anything." And the moment you do, they know how to trigger you, how to shake your confidence, how to break you quietly. Here's the test. Ask yourself, if I told this person my weakness, would they protect it, or would they save it for a moment when I'm weak? Takeaway. Vulnerability is only strength when it's controlled, when it's earned, when it's strategic, not emotional dumping. You don't owe anyone your inner world, especially not the ones who smile too wide when you're breaking down. Protect your depth, because once someone knows your soft spots, they know exactly where to hit. What they tell you. Forgive and forget. Be the bigger person. Don't hold on to hate. It only hurts you. Sounds noble, right? But here's the dark truth. Forgiveness without accountability isn't healing. It's submission. The cycle manipulators love. They hurt you. You get angry. They apologize, maybe. And then what? Society says you should forgive, so you do. And then they do it again and again because they've learned something. You're easy to reset. Why would they change when you keep letting them start over? The psychological trap. When you forgive people who haven't earned it, you're not being strong. You're training them. You're teaching them you can betray me, and I'll still stay. Some people don't need closure. They need consequences. Dark psychology flip. Forgiveness should cost something. If there are no boundaries after the betrayal, you're just rewarding bad behavior. Being the bigger person doesn't mean letting people shrink you. Takeaway. You don't have to hate them. You don't have to seek revenge, but you can forgive silently from a distance, with no contact, no second chances, and no reopening the door they slammed shut. Because sometimes the real act of power is walking away and never looking back. What they tell you. Manipulation is evil. It's wrong. Only bad people do it. The dark truth. Manipulation isn't always loud, obvious, or malicious. It's everywhere. In relationships, politics, marketing, even parenting. And the people who tell you it's bad are often the ones using it best. Here's the twist. Manipulation is just influence with intent. It's a tool, and like any tool, it can heal or hurt. Real psychology. Giving someone the silent treatment equals manipulation. Making someone feel guilty equals manipulation. Framing your words to get a certain reaction, also manipulation. But here's the kicker. Everyone does it. Some just do it better. Takeaway. You can't avoid manipulation. You either learn how it works or get used by someone who already has. Dark psychology doesn't teach you to be cruel. It teaches you to stop being naive. You've been taught to be nice, forgiving, soft, and open, always. And guess what? That's exactly why the wrong people keep winning. These 4 lies aren't just bad advice. They're psychological conditioning, designed to keep you easy to manage, emotionally unstable, and unsure of your own power. But now you know. Now you see through it. And once you unlearn these lies, you become harder to manipulate, harder to shake, and impossible to control. If this hit deep, it's because some part of you already knew the truth, but now you can use it. Subscribe for more dark psychology, because when you understand how people really work, you stop getting played.